Yeah, King. What's happening? Let me just check something. Just trying to make sure everybody's No, I'm not pissed. I'm a little bit pissed off. I'm in bad mood. I'm not drunk. I'm just about to smoke up some medical. You know, I'm about to roll up some medical. Just wanted to make sure everyone's over 18. I'm from Ireland. Yeah, boy. How are you, Mavis? Yeah, it's life. I got life on life's terms, isn't it? We stand, bro. My stand that I use for this is broken. So. Shout out to Scotland. Shout out to Selma. Shout out to Turu. Shout out to Amy. How are you, Ron? I know. I was asked, I'm from Ireland. I was asked to babysit or to dog mind my mother's dogs back home. 3 of them. I said I couldn't do it. Free Palestine, yeah. I want war to end, but yes, I am with Palestine. In a way. Yeah, I've only been a couple of times myself and I'm from Ireland. I've only been maybe a handful of times up to Northern Ireland. Yeah, I'm about to blaze up on, this one was Kruger. Only a little bit left, so I'm going to add that in with this free medical. I've just got a tiny little mug of, I'm going to put it in with this. I hope you're over 18, Mavis. Now I can't see your photo. This is what I'm smoking on, I'll show you. Sour atomic grapefruit. How are you, Gav? Yes, Indonesia, what's happening, brother? Salute, man. I'm gonna mix them both together. That's the last of the Kruger. And then I'm gonna put the pickup malt tomorrow. Nah, I don't. I've got some here. Oh, sorry, guys. I have a tight arsehole. What's happening? Yes, they do. They do. I've only ever been, yeah, that's true. I've only ever been up there a few times, to be honest with you. Just got a little doobie going. I'm bollocks. Yes, Gav, you know me. I'll bench, I'll go over the day in the gym, not to prove myself to nobody, but I'm gonna blaze up before I go in. Even a bong hit, a dab or something. Lovely, no bets on tonight. Thank you, Selma. Oh. There's a Bobby Sands in all of us, isn't that what he said? I think that was his last statement before he died. There's a Bobby Sands in all of us. Well, I think he's talking about the Irish now. That was Bitcoin. You know what I mean? That was before I got the Kruger. Yeah. It is right there. Peace Naturals Medical. Medical cannabis, 20% THC, 1% CBD. Now, Selma, I mix tobacco with mine. If you want me to bench, bro, I'm gonna need some willpower, am I? The only thing I used to bleeding bench press was like fucking knives into fucking bars of hash. No, you'll watch with this one. You have to poke it down. You have to have enough of the weed in it. I hate a sideburn myself. My followers will show you. Go and look at a few of my bits. The joints to be alright around here. You know, joints to be alright. Yeehaw! All you naughty girls, stop looking at me. Naughty boys knowing my look. Yeah, I'm a shy. Yeah, backstrapping is the shit. I'm 36 years of age. I haven't even learned to backstrap. Lovely. Selma, tune in. I'm in bad mood. This is me in bad mood. Okay? My stand broke. I've got me shrine here with me elephant, me love heart. My daughter broke his head off today. I only bought him the other day for Christianity. Me shining knight. And I got me lucky coins. And I got my little heart, my little candle, me incense sticks. But no, someone had to break it. Selma, it is, I know, it's true, it's true. Join me for prayer one of the days, honestly. Do you know how much it is over here for this? £85 for 10 grams. Now it's grown in, it's grown in and cultivated in Canada and shipped to the UK. But 85 pounds for 10 grams. But first, oh yeah, Pablo, are you Christian? I'm not Mexican. I am Christian, yeah, I'm Catholic. Catholic Christian, Republic of Ireland. Republic of Ireland. Raised built, I'm not Mexican. Arriba, arriba! Oh, it broken, I don't know. I came in and it already broken, so... No, you're Muslim, well look, that's important. I have no ill will towards any human being in the world. But my country of Republic of Ireland is being overrun with illegal mass migrants. A lot of them are Muslim, so don't take that personally. So you'll hear me talking, but I'm talking about the mass migration of illegal immigrants that are being brought into the country right under the noses of the people that live there. And so don't take offence. I'm a Catholic. I'm bollocks, Papa. I'm absolutely bollocks. I'm going to bed after this joint and a waffle. Exactly. And there's only 4.5 million of us. We've only had 110 years to cement our culture and history on the world after 700 years of English brutality. And now it's been undermined from the very core. We're not under attack from the outside, we're rotten from the inside out. It's fucking sadness. But anyway, that's another day's... You want to fly to my house? For what? You want to fly to my house? Love it. 6 million now for you know, good Jesus. 6 million. They wanted at 12.5 by 2035. Look at Belgium. Look at the Netherlands. Look at what other small nation is there? Netherlands, Belgium, Austria. They all have a much bigger fucking population than us, I tell you. You're just sad. Yeah. Okay, if English could be yeah. Yeah. Let me just make the tea. Oh Jesus, sorry guys. I had chicken wings earlier. Woo! Jesus Christ. Let's wake ourselves up first. Let's just let our tea bag. How are you, Gav? It's just we don't deserve it as a peoples. Organic ginger turmeric. Ginger turmeric. Oh, hold on a minute. Orange, ginger, lemon and turmeric. Fucking hell. Backwards. Gav, I told you, 3 grams of raw what? Raw egg? I didn't know Mousy was in here. What's happening? I'm going in for a little. Yeah, I wasn't in the best mood, so we'll see. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where's my... Look at that 14-year-old. Hello. She's very old. She's got a massive tumour. Hello, Papa. This is a brand new bed, this is. Only 2 days old. Hello, Papa. Hello. Hello, Papa. What's wrong? Here's Teddy. Hello. Hello, Teddy. Don't have treats. How is Dundalk meets Dublin? Are you talking about a straightener, Gav? Is that what you're talking about? Are you coming on here looking for straighteners? Or are you literally talking about a meet-up? To be honest with you, and I'm only going to say this once, fuck anybody in Dundalk. I'm from Dublin. Dundalk. I ain't even got a patch on Dublin. Not even a skid mark, a fart on Dublin. I'd rather be from England than Dundalk. Now, I have respect for every Irish man, every Irish woman. I'm just saying, what the fuck is in Dundalk? Nothing. Oh, God. I remember you can oh, sorry. Getting carried away myself. I was in bad mood. Bear with me, Gav. I need to get a light. Hold on. What's happening, guys and girls? Let's see if this is better. My stand is broken, guys. My daughter broke it. So, I don't know how I can... I have to put it like this. It's the only way I can do it, because my missus, the daughter broke the fucking... A bit nippy now. Salute, Mousy, Pablo. What's happening, Ben? Yeah, Gav, no, look, I'm in bad mood. I just meant, I'm a proud Dubliner. I thought, I'm starting to get a little bit of stick, just a little bit, by some people, and I'm a lot of young people on here, and a lot of people few people coming on talking smack. So, but I remembered you, Gav. I just didn't know what you meant. Fuck it. We'll move on. You'd probably thump the face off me anyway. Couldn't back down. I know that much now. I wouldn't back down. How you air you check? I know, yeah, no, you have to have thick skin. You have to have thick skin. Nothing crazy now. I just mean all of a sudden, ever since I started posting stuff from Anthony Casey's Irish podcast, ever since I started 1 week ago, I started just posting on my page because I didn't know how to do it. Just sharing, copy, link, and paste, and now I'm getting mad shit on my channel. Fuck. Hold on a minute. We're all past that, Gav. We're all past that. No, I'm not saying that someone who's built like a house and can handle himself, that's good. But be a good guy and do that. Have that ability and use it for the right reasons. I haven't even got a chance, Mousy, to watch any of your stuff. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Pablo, here's your chick, Gav, Mousy. I'm sure there's other people in there. Ben, Tank's in there as well. Selma, Tank, I was talking to Selma there a minute ago. Was that people trying to get in touch? Was that like, that wasn't a dodgy one, was it? It's very quiet out here. That's why I don't like talking to you out here. I'm trying to change that, but yeah, I wasn't really in good mood, to be honest. Tired. I'm going to be honest with you here now. You're probably thinking, oh, he's always saying the same shit. Fucking bollocks. 7:30 the baby woke up. She didn't have a nap today. Not a 2 minute, not a 1 minute nap. Not even a lie down. No schools, no brothers to play with her. Life-sized baby played with her all. I'm fucking bollocks. No, I'm not. I try not to. I'm in England alright, but I give nobody nothing. And in all fairness, Gav came in the other day and he was listening to me for ages, and we got to know, we spoke and all that. But you know, I'm just a bit more savvy, you know, to protect. Don't need 11-year-olds on my fucking page. Do you know what I mean? Or fake people, whatever, but especially young people. And they're pouring in. I don't know how. Ask me what footballer and all I like. Ask me what games I play. What was my favourite colour? What the fuck? So anyway, you's cheering me up now. What are you doing? Yeah, well, Ben, I can't put a face to the name. You see, Doc, he put up a post and I was out, like, you know, I can't. I hope you're all right, Ben. Ben, you've been in here for a while. I know you through, what's it called? Jude's, sorry. I'm listening to the neighbour. I can't take a sup of my tea because it's poxy fucking. Yeah, I'm just tired. That's all it is. That's still ghost stories. Yeah, I know, definitely. I remember Ben, yeah. And the thing is, you'd love to go look on and see fucking 300 people from all over, but you don't know who people are. I've got some strikes like for some of the fucking... I'm pretty sure... fucking... Anyway, enough shit now. Yeah, I am. How are you, Irish here, chick? Alina, I'm not ignoring you. I've had an up and down day. I had a great day, but I had an up and down day up here. Something was said to me I didn't like it, and all this other shit, but you know, it's still a struggle sometimes to understand, you know, where you go wrong, what you said wrong. But you know, fucking fuck it, I now have a Dublin have me back. Yeah. Well, that's it, Mousy. I don't see any of that shit. Like, I you know, I'm only new to YouTube. I got one fella on here, the economy of Dosser. That's nothing, like, but you know, it's well known that exactly, yeah. Who the fuck would be posting your address anyway? Do you know what I mean? Bent Garda or non-nationals. And the day we become afraid of non-nationals, sorry. That's what I mean, yeah. Lefties, yeah. And coppers on the side, basically, yeah. And yeah. I just think it's mad. Can you imagine if we got 500 men and boys? Forget about the women. What if we got 500 men on horseback? Fuck cars, scramblers, bikes, on fucking horseback, shiting and all that up the road, all the way up to the GPO. That'd be some sight, wouldn't it? This is what I'm waiting to see as an Irishman abroad. I want to see some sort of action. And I'll say it again. Where's our National Liberation Army? Some people might say, oh, well, what's that got to do with it? And it's got fucking everything. They released more statements in the 50s, 60s, 70s and 80s when camcorders were this fucking big. Size of a fucking gaff with a big fucking... You know what I mean? Now they can't even take out the little... Because they're too busy selling drugs. Crack and smack selling little fucking cowardly bastards. You can come put a bullet in my head, it's fine. I'm alright if you don't like what I say. I'm ready to meet the Lord, and I'm not a brave man. Make it swift and clean. I'm ready. 100%. That doesn't make me a hard man at all. Someone say, how could you say you've got kids? Fuck it. No more bills to pay. Never says anything about bills in heaven, does it? No. So, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, exactly. And I always say to God, just hear me when I pray, God, it's hard to live with walking your shoes in 2025. I don't know how it was 2,500 years ago, but in 2025 it is. So all we can do is try. Excuse me. Yeah, and it's, the reason why I'm starting to say it a bit more is because the further I am away from it, the more awoken I am. It's poison. You know, when you see police on the street and all that, even I'm guilty of it. And you say, oh, wankers, coppers, oh, leave them alone. No. Get them smack and crack dealers off the street. 17.5 years for, what was the word I used? I made it up myself. Foreseeable manslaughter. Bro, there's not even on my known stuff. I'm not crazy, there's no one out to get my page. But isn't it weird, since I came across Anthony Casey's page the last time, and I just forwarded a few posts about immigrants and a few videos and clips, and all of a sudden I'm getting spam mail, block, weird questions and all that, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? It's bad. Kids, horrendous. Where's my tea? So anyway, Yes, Mouse. What the Mouse? He said, Gav, thanks for your prayer the other day, Finn. I remember you, Gav. I remember that. And if I forget, your name is twice, Gav. So, toilet, what's happening? Yeah. So, is that what you have? I'm on sour atomic grapefruit. Excuse me. Yeah, I think, Gav, you stayed with me and prayed for an hour and a half the other day. I remember. You were one of the only ones. No, there was lots as well. Lena, a few others, but I remember one day Gav was like one of the last. It was an early one. So, yeah, I remember that, Gav. Yeah, I do. It was only a couple of days ago, yeah. So, yeah, like, what the other stepdads do? What the other dads do at this time? You know, they're 36, my age. What are they doing? Are they watching football? I know there's football on. There's fighting on tonight. I'm ready for bed. What time is it? It's 9:15, like. I'm bored already. Oh, look, Pablo, fucking hell, Pablo. Pablo, you're a mystery to me, you know that. I remember you just said you knew of me from Crescent and the Bournes across the road and all that. And you know, I know you're a bit older than me, but like I love a fucking slab of hash, you know. And correct me if I'm wrong, but hash you have to smoke a bit slower, you know, to let it burn right and all that. So you have to take your time. And here's one, Pablo. Please have a look at this. I wanted to buy it for myself for so long. It's 180 quid, I think. It's called the Hash Cow, and it's by the Hash Company, Hash Cow. Google it right now. And lovely, Pabs. I can get some, but people are saying I can only get like 500 grams. I was like, what? I just want a little half ounce. You know what I mean? And then I was getting people up in Liverpool saying, I do half ounces, but it was 350 quid. I was like, because it was meant to be top of that range. Fuck off. But and Lena has a little bit of it now as well. I love it. I do. Nobody around me sells it. Believe me, I've asked. I've asked fucking everybody. And would you get this, Pabs? I was only in England a week, 5 years ago, 6 years ago. And I went down to the local pub with me brother and we were having a few pints, and some fella, some old boy was getting cheeky and lippy. It was during the day. He was locked. And I told him to fuck off, get away from me and all that. And he came back a while later with a big lump of hash and was like, sorry about earlier, I just wanted to do a joint. I was like, no, fuck you. I was only here a week. And I've never seen hash ever since. He was probably the best plug to have. I know, yeah, so much we got. I know. 30 next year. That consume a lot of energy and drinking weekend just passes us by. It does. Great, you're 6 years younger than me. My little sister has just turned the corner since the summer. Maybe I gave her a bit of advice about I don't know. It sounds, without being too, like, you know, people like to enjoy themselves too, but you know, fucking jobs don't consume us yet. I was only listening to a podcast today, Adrian Kennedy podcast, about a fella who rang in and says, because it was a topic about a father who found out his daughter was on OnlyFans, he disowned her. But another fella rang up and says, hold on a minute. What if she was working 60, 50 hours a week in a corporate job, or even any other job, and her life is miserable, working all the time, the kids are being minded, stressed, it's all stressed for years, for decades. But yet now she's able to quit her job, rent her own place, get the car she wants, go on the holidays, work from home, pick her own hours, be the best mum she can be. And so I'm just saying, like, isn't it weird? Like, we'd all go, well, fuck that, no, not my daughter. But when you think about it like that, no one's her boss. She chooses to put out whatever stuff she chooses to put out, as seedy as it is. She is in control. But that was a different topic, but I'm just saying, we all work jobs we hate. I'm 300 quid for a 100 gram bar. That's good. Yeah, they come in the 100 grams, you know what I mean? He's getting 10 off the 1,000 there, you know what I mean? And And Pete, you know what? You're actually doing well, because if someone was wanted 50 grams, I guarantee it would be 200. You know what I mean? It's not worth that time. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna get back to you on that, Lane. I do, of course, I seen your message, but I'm telling you now, it's like every time I turn my phone on, there's problems. Whether I'm missing something inside, I'm trying to reply to everybody. It's fucking madness, and that's not trying to be, I don't even work, but it's fucking hard just to get the moment to sit there and think, right, I read that, right, I'll reply. But and acknowledge that finding that happy medium. I know was a cliche thing to say. Mike was a purpose though. You have to find balance. Like, I'll tell you, he's not well. Hold on. Like, I know now. Why did I never end up with a woman that smoked crack or done heroin? Never. None of my girlfriends ever done drugs, which sometimes is a real pain in the ass. But I have now what I've always wanted, which was family, responsibility, structure, and without that, I fall to pieces. So that's at least I know that. That's what you just quoted there a second ago. Where we find the happy medium. So that's my medium. Without that, I'm down. Raw, then medium, then as well done. Do you know what I mean? Hey, Christine. Yeah. So do I, fella. So do I. I love nothing more. I loved it more than my mother. I loved it more than sex. I loved it more than anything. Anything. Uh, how are you, Game and Dad and Son? It's been a long, long time. Everybody welcome Game and Dad and Son again. You can comment on a few of me shit. Honestly, Gav, if you love the alcohol and coke, you have to sit down one day in front of a mirror. I don't care how long it takes. You sit down there like a man and you tell yourself you can never ever touch it again. Ever. It's sad. It's sad. Yeah. And you feel bollocks later on. I have 20 cups of tea a day. I don't even think about drink anymore. I really don't. I can walk into any pub. Now, if I'm going out and we're all dressed up and we're having an evening, then I'm like, what's the 0.0s you have here? Right, I have one of each, thanks. But other than that, Oh, yeah, good, Gav. Well, we are in the right place. That's all. Remember you said that to me. The coke and the drink is a demon. It's like giving up. It's like giving up your girlfriend, your best friend. You know. Um, and cocaine isn't different for everybody. It's the same. My high wasn't different from yours. Your high wasn't different from the girl across the roads. Every no one's was better. No one's was worse. 2 drinks in a bag. Is that what you mean? You're on it now? That's all right with me. I don't. You know what I mean? That's skill. That's honesty. That's honesty. Mate rang me the other night and he was dry sniffing. 400 quid he spent on 2 bags. Yeah, we're all addicts. Well, we're not all addicts. We're all. Just people out there that have a lot more money than us and smile in every picture, and they probably drop their kid off at school every day, and they might use and they might drink alcohol. But I'm an addict. It fucks up everything, whether I believe it or not, whether I think it or not. So enjoy it. No one wants to ruin no one wants to ruin anybody's fucking night. Come on, we're all human beings. You still need to sit there in peace. If you're not harming anybody, you're harming yourself. But what I mean is, what you do in between 4 walls, it's up to you. I was you. I was that guy. I couldn't go anywhere. From the ages of 14, maybe 15, I couldn't go anywhere. It was from grams to eighths to Qs to ounces to half bars. Everywhere I went. 9 in the morning, 11 in the day, 11 at night, 4 in the morning, outside the police station, on the bus, in the hospitals, in the pubs, off the floor. Anything. Gav, don't let people block you. You know, why would I want to do grams with you? I'll smoke a load of weed. Uh, um, but like, you know, I won't be joining home with coke. Don't give a fuck if J-Lo said I let you fuck me in the ass all night with no condom. If you do this tiny little bump off my finger, I'd punch her straight in the jaw. So you trying to fuck up my inner peace? Fuck you, you fat ass cunt. Get out of my face. Yeah. How is all? Thanks everybody for service. Thanks everybody for being here. My name's Colin and I'm an addict. I'm a grateful recovering addict. Yeah, walk, don't relapse. That's it, Lena. Yes, mate. No, Gav, it's kill, bro. I'm an adult. You're not saying anything that's pissing me off. I'm just telling you. I'll never do cocaine ever again. Ever. I told you the other day, one of the hardest things you'll ever have to swallow is knowing that if you find a kilo of heroin or a kilo of coke on the ground, a kilo of crack, I'd step over it. I wouldn't even pick it up to see what it is. Wouldn't even pick it up to try sell it. Wouldn't even hold it. That's like, would you be able to kick 150 grams worth of stuff away, 70 grams? I would. I'd volley the thing. Absolutely volley it. A lot of people just couldn't, our principle. No, don't be stupid. There's money in that. There's no money in that for me. So, and I can have a great time without it, you know. I can have a great time. I'll go to someone's gaff for 5 different flavours and say, keep the kettle on. Respect to you, Gav. As I said, there's loads of people in here that know me, and like, I'm new. They block people for being an idiot. You're not an idiot for coming in and mentioning cocaine. We're all adults. There's a difference between talking about drugs and saying you're on it and all that, than saying, pointing fingers at people. You know what I mean? There's there's hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people in the UK and Ireland sniffing right now. Hold on again. 9 ounces of cocaine just gone all the way to UK, probably more, just gone. Believe me, you're not the only one. Yeah, I know. Well, this is it. I consume copious amounts of marijuana, and there's no relapses in my mind. There hasn't been for a long time. I love myself when I medicate. I feel blessed when I medicate. I enjoy medicating, and thank God, guys. I never thought I would be that guy, but I was the one on my kitchen floor at 4 in the morning looking for crack that was not there, that I knew wasn't there, because I've already picked it up 4 times and then swept it and cleaned it and then gone and got more. There's never any crack on the floor. Do you understand me? Never. You might have find it once when you're new and you drop a bit and you find it, and then never ever again will you find it. You're just gonna smoke toenail clippings, fucking hair, milk, a scab off your foot, anything. And believe me, do you know what, actually, Gav? Coke is shit. Like, it's shit. I don't give a fuck how strong it is. Coke is shit. Unless you wash it up like a dirty junkie and stick it on the end of a pipe and give your brain the physics that we can't even comprehend. Just boom, dopamine, whatever the fuck goes on. Believe me. And you'll always want to do it again. Told you, no one ever does crack and says, I'm not doing that again. Never has that ever happened in the history of mankind. Someone might say it has. Come on and challenge me. Maybe you're still drinking and doing drugs now, but no one ever does crack and says, I'm not trying that again. No. Look, we'll get yourself into meetings. There's meetings on, there's a meeting every 2 hours. If not every hour a day. I have personal links. I have links with people who are 6 years clean, 9 years clean, 6 months clean, 2 weeks clean. I have the links there, and believe me, there's a lot of relapsers in there too. It is part and parcel of admitting that you are an addict till the day you die. Fuck the stigma. It's an judgment to yourself. You know what I mean? And I'm blessed that I also have this cannabis. Cannabis is not for everybody, you know. But relapse is not on my cards. Yeah, yeah, exactly. We all are. Every single one of us was. I never got into a fight on coke or crack. Never. I never robbed someone's gaff. I never was in a robbed car. Like I done a drug all my life. I wasn't a thug. I was not a thug. I barely survived in the world I was in without getting bullets to the head, fingers chopped off, a prison sentence, or you know what I mean. And all because I was a junkie, not because I was making money. And I call it, the reason why I say a junkie is because I like the new me. I didn't like that. Now I'm a grateful recovering addict. Back then I was just a junkie addict. And I was trauma and I was suffering. I understand that. But you have to take some accountability. And it was easier for me to forget about my family, forget about my job, and do all these things, lose everything, but still suck out that crack pipe. It was just easier than coming to terms with life. No, you know, and it's not. It's not. Um, but yeah, there's loads of meetings out there. That's why I'm cushy. Just understand. I went about 9 months, no, about 8 months doing face-to-face meetings, 3 meetings a week, whatever it was. Um, and then it died down a bit when once I got close to it. And then one day I was having a bad day. It was on a Sunday night, and myself said I had to take this option than the other option that might come up. And I went into a Zoom meeting, and I never forget it. I've made friends, I've got contacts. I know they're there anytime I want. It's easy. You press a button, and there you are. And people tell you the real truth. And that's me. That's where I belong. Like, that's the people. I don't try to go out into the mix with the people in the pubs. I can't sit there and have a meal. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't need to be down the park trying to impress people all over social media, whatever it is. I'm just like those people. I'm just like in those rooms. Yeah, and there's a lot of power in them rooms. I told you there's power in prayer. I believe it. I'm just telling you, look, you know, because it's the year 2025, we've given up on the power of belief and faith, positive thinking. I'm a prick. Like, I'm in bad mood. I still am. Oh, what the fuck's wrong with me? I'm just saying. Something was said to me earlier today, and I won't go away until I go close my eyes and wake up tomorrow. Do you know why that is? Immaturity. No else. What? Yeah, I said that. It's immaturity. But I missed out on 22 years of development because I was a junkie. Now I'm starting again. I'm raw. You know, like cigarette papers, raw. Doesn't give me anything to say that I'm the strongest version of myself ever. But I still have them qualities about me. You know, not everything upsets me. Not everything. You know, I have tougher skin than I did. But what I will say to you is, I am susceptible to childish behaviour. There's no other way to put it. You know. How you, Ben? There's Ben. Is that the same Ben? You just changed your... Yup, the Ben. That's what I like to see. Yeah. I put a good thing up on my Instagram's thank fucking Pablo. And I sent it to me brother, you know, it's more wiser words than me, but and I understand that, and so I'm learning that, you know, but I can at least I know now, you know, that I am. I could be standing in a queue of people and feel like the weakest link. You know. But there's growth in that, because now I realise everybody else is the exact same. And that I know that to be true now. No matter what we see on social media, what we see of people in traffic lights in cars, or, you know, you just don't fucking know, believe me. You know. Yeah. It's just simple things, you know. And I'm delighted. I'm just delighted that I don't blame people no more. And no one can take that away from me. No one can come at me, no member of my family, nothing. No one can tell me that I take responsibility for my shit. To the best of my ability. You know, I hate when someone tells me I'm a liar. I hate when someone tells me, is there a hidden meaning behind something? No, there's no fucking hidden meaning here. If I said it to you and you didn't understand, then maybe I said it wrong. There's no fucking hidden meaning. You know. Yeah, that's what I mean, Pablo. Exactly. You know, I ran away from it for 22 years, but now I know, because I was standing on the wrong side. Unbeknownst to me, I was young, and I was, you know, I never felt right being cruel to people, whether it was with words or fists. It never felt right to me, and that made me weak in the circles I was trying to be in. So I fought that in the physical world and the mental world for 22 years. And now I realise, no, I'd rather be with the geeks, the dogs, the people you're laughing at, the ones that haven't got the street cred, whatever it is. Now I know noble, humble, great characteristics in people, but I'm with them, reaching my hand out and saying whatever needs to be said. Get up, you're not alone, whatever it is, because it feels right. That's why it feels right. Gav, if you're in here talking shit like you have a shit going on, I'm just gonna block you, because now if you mean you have shit going on, is in your head and in your life, I don't know, it's hard for me to know. I'm a little bit savvy as well if someone's trying to. Yeah, I'm a geek too. I never thought I was, but I'm obviously a geek, and I'll tell you why. Because it's not fun to make fun of people. That makes me a geek. Never. Now, don't get me wrong, I like to have a laugh as well. I look at funny reels, people hurting themselves, falling on, but whatever. But what I mean is, in the real world, the world I wanted to be in, one who was respected, feared, um, all these things, um, it's not me. And I can't be afraid of it. Like, you know, I can't be afraid to say it. And you know what it makes me? You know what? You know all this. You know what the irony in is? It makes me a good fucking dad. Not with the drugs, but it makes me the perfect fucking dad. People say, "What are you talking about?" Because I'll never hurt them, ever. Like, I'm theirs. You know, whatever it takes. And you know, no, Gab, I don't have an issue. I don't have an issue. You know, but you said you were doing a few bit lines of paint and having a few cans. And I thought you meant you're doing this shit. And if you're doing this shit, you know, I just maybe you're the one on coke, bro. I'm not. So you know what I mean. I'm not trying to be funny, bro. Why would I pick on you? I'm not. I'm just, no one else says they're having a shit. There's loads of men and women in here. They don't say they're having a shit right now. Yeah, well, you know, Gav, come on. That's all I meant. There's women in here. Ladies. Mothers. And you're talking about cocaine shit. Yeah. Being a good parent is the most important job, yeah. And a couple of times today when I was having a smoke or we were doing around, I was with the kid all day. And a couple of times she ran into me, just out of the blue, and says, Colin, close your eyes. I said, what? And she'll give me a kiss and say, I love you. And it's because I treat her well. It's because I make life fun. I bring myself down to her level. I play, I joke. That's what I can do. I can play and joke. Be down on their level. Now I can be a vicious, mean fuck, and I don't mean that in a bad man way. But when I feel snap or I feel under attack, I can snap. But it hurts me. It hurts me. When I raise my voice, it hurts me. When I raise my temper and I get angry, it hurts me. It takes me hours to calm down. It takes me weeks or days to forgive the situation and all that. And I don't like it. I don't like it whatsoever. Nice one, Gav. But and I'm her stepdad now. She goes to dad every Wednesday. She calls me Papa, because when I know her 3 years, she's only 4.5. So she's lived with me longer than she has her dad. I spent, and it's not his fault. He's a good person. He works, whatever. But I always tell her, I said, Daddy can't wait to see you tomorrow. Daddy loves you too, don't you? I'm Papa, not Daddy. And she'll say, yeah. And it's great. It's amazing. She has 2 dads. She has 2 dads. And what I mean is, when I say there's no relapses, is I'm the lucky one that gets to sit here and smoke bud. I went through the paperwork, went through the hard work, done all this shit. But I'm a proud man. I'm a very proud man. I'm able to stand my ground. I'm able to stand my ground in a debate, an argument. What I mean is, if someone's being a cunt, like whether out and about, I'll give everyone the time of day. But you can't let people walk all over you. No, Gav, you're dead right, you are. I missed that. Yeah. I know, yeah. It is. It's crazy. And it's a mindset as well, you see. It's not just, I haven't gained any wealth. I haven't gained any friends, like any, what I've gained is nothing short of a miracle. The almost complete loss of desire to use mind-altering, some illegal drugs. To wake up every day, almost every single day, and not want to hang yourself or cut your throat, with a Stanley blade. What are you going to do? Your neck, your arteries, where, when, how. Do you write a note? Do you not write a note? Who do you write it to? Do you write them to all? Where do you leave it? Who do you want to find you? Where do you get the money to do it? It's a full-time job being depressed. And you don't get paid for it. Looking after them for 6 years with them living there. But so you know what, Ben? I was in a few relationships where I got to know the kid for about 2 or 3 years, and it was sad to let them go, But this is different. I'm never letting her go. Only if my own fuck ups. Nothing will ever change that. That's me, missus, whatever. But it is. Poland is. Look, the Polish were in Ireland for the last 20 years. I've never seen one of them with a flag. I've never seen one of them begging on the street. I've never seen one of them causing trouble. I've never seen one of them robbing anything. Now, I know there's a few bad dangerous Polish, but there's dangerous people everywhere. What I'm saying is, I'd have a million Polish people. I've never been, but I would like to go. Davis, I haven't even looked at your profile. I didn't even know. You know, that's the thing. I don't even look. You know, I'm being serious. You know, the Polish are great. Great. I've got almost every single one I've ever met Polish. No way. Fucking hell. I wonder if Paddy ever would have loved to do that. Don't know if you know Paddy now, but I think I know you're a bit older actually. Krakow is meant to be lovely. Do you know, I heard this story. There was a wedding back in, I think it was 2011. I had a friend that went over. Someone he knew was getting married to a Polish guy, and he went over. Right now, I won't even tell you about the wedding, but a couple of days later, they went into the local pub with €50. There was about 12 of them, and they ordered like 2 or 3 beers each, food, a couple of shots each, and they wanted to give her change. She was like, absolutely not. Now that was 15 years ago, but well done, Gav. Well done. And for people who didn't know, Gav says he's from Dundalk. So he's an Irishman, but he's in Manchester. Look, someone I love dearly lives not far from me, and I can barely ever get time to see them. Ever. I had a friend of mine that flew to London twice in 2 weeks for work. When his missus came over, I hadn't spoken to him in 5 or 6 years. And he was devastated I couldn't get down to see him. I was like, it's an hour and a half away, bro. You can't drive into London. It's lots of buses and trains, and then it's underground. It's not that fucking easy. Yeah. Oh, my lips are getting a bit crusty. Yeah, fucking look, it's been an hour. Like, I'm gonna go up to bed now. It's early, but like, I'm tired. I'm fucking tired. I don't want arguments. I don't want fights. I've already had a shower. All I have to do is go up to bed. You know. Probably look at a few things. Listen to Anthony Casey. Anthony Casey. I think it's Anthony Casey's podcast called Ireland's Own, or Ireland's Home, or Ireland's Voice, something like that. And it's great to listen to in the background while you're having a... Sorry, Lena. Mavis, take it easy, and thanks for coming in, Mavis. I've seen you in here a few times. I'll go back in and look at your channel and make sure I'm subbed and fucking have a look at your stuff. And, you know, thank you very much. I'm just an ordinary fucker talking shit in this shed. You know. But yeah. Yes, Mousy, I didn't even know you were still there. Exactly, nice one, Mousy. Yeah, I'll see you all later. I'm going to stay for 2 minutes anyway. Last Sunday I had an argument with the missus, so I don't want to wake up to an argument tomorrow, you know. And I think part of being a man and a father in 2025, you have to take a certain aspect of, you've always done something wrong. You've said something wrong, you forgot something. You don't even, whatever, you chose the wrong shirt, your breath smells, whatever it is. So, but we can't run away and do drugs, you know. Yeah, it is, and I heard that a new motto of mine, which I heard, is that shouting and screaming, which I can do when I snap, and it's not nice, is a sign of immaturity. Fight or flight response. You know, calm the fuck down, bro. So, but anyway, look, thank yous all for listening to me waffle. Honestly, it means a lot to me. I'm not alone, you know. I'm not alone no more. That's big. I'm not alone no more. You know, so thanks very much, and catch yous all tomorrow for some. I didn't wake up till 8 a.m. But like usually, if you see me on the a.m., it's meditation, mindfulness, prayers, and medication. Right. Peace out, all yous. Take it easy. I will, Pablo. Yeah, yeah, no problem, Pabs. Thanks for coming in and just saying hello. Thanks to all yous. Good night. I'm trying to stretch here. Now I'm looking like a dope, and I'm gonna try smoke my joint at the same time. Oh, fucking hell. Right, go on. See you tomorrow.